Breaking developments inside the royal world are lighting up conversations everywhere, and this time the spotlight has landed on Princess Beatrice in a way no one expected. In a single, quiet move, she has unintentionally revealed a glaring truth about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, a truth that many royal followers have sensed for years, but never saw so clearly until now. The contrast between their two approaches to life beyond the palace walls couldn't be sharper. While Harry and Meghan continue leveraging their royal identities from their luxury home in California, Beatrice and her contemporaries are proving something powerful. You don't need to showcase a royal title to build a meaningful, respected, and successful career. And this subtle yet significant difference is sending shockwaves through royal circles and sparking new debates about the Sussexes' choices since leaving the firm. If you want to stay fully updated on every twist in this unfolding saga, make sure you subscribe to Royals Explored and tap the notification bell so you never miss a moment. Surprisingly, the latest chapter in this story begins on LinkedIn. Yes, the professional networking site. Princess Beatrice, currently ninth in line to the throne, maintains a straightforward profile where she lists her long-term role at the software company Affinity, a position she has held for more than 7 years. What stands out more than anything is what she leaves out. There is no mention of her princess title, no references to her royal heritage, no hints about her proximity to King Charles, none of that. It's simply a clean, professional summary outlining her skills, experience, and accomplishments in the tech world. It may seem like a small detail, but it offers an unexpectedly revealing contrast, one that unintentionally casts Harry and Meghan's entire California strategy into sharper focus. And Beatrice isn't the only one choosing this understated path. Her sister, Princess Eugenie, follows a remarkably similar approach. On the prestigious art gallery Hauser and Wirth's website, Eugenie appears in an in-depth conversation with artist Robbie Horn. Her royal title is mentioned only once, almost incidentally, and the spotlight remains on the artwork, the ideas, and her genuine passion for the field. Their cousin Peter Phillips, the late Queen's first grandchild and 18th in line to the throne, also keeps things simple. On LinkedIn, he identifies himself purely as an entrepreneur, no royal labels attached. Lady Sarah Armstrong-Jones, Princess Margaret's daughter and King Charles's cousin, has built a respected career as an artist known for her expressive landscapes, rarely bringing her royal lineage into the discussion. Even Lady Louise Windsor, Prince Edward's daughter and 16th in line to the throne, was recently seen working a modest job at a garden center, choosing real-world experience over relying on her royal background. But here is where things become especially compelling, and where Princess Beatrice's quiet professionalism unintentionally exposes a dramatic contrast with Harry and Meghan. If you're enjoying this deeper look behind the royal curtain, be sure to subscribe to Royals Explored for more Music and Bell exclusive insights, fresh analysis, and stories that dig beneath the surface. While Beatrice and her cousins are gradually building careers rooted in authenticity and professional merit, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have taken an entirely different route. Despite stepping down from royal duties and expressing a desire for privacy and independence, Harry and Meghan consistently foreground their titles in every commercial venture they undertake. When Meghan launched her American Riviera Orchard brand, she didn't present herself simply as Meghan Markle. The branding leaned heavily into Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. The Royal Association was front and center, just as it is across nearly all their projects. Their production company, their partnerships with streaming giants like Netflix and Spotify, their roles with companies such as Ethic and BetterUp, Harry's multi-million-dollar memoir deal, every announcement, every website, every press release prominently displays their royal titles. It's easy to understand part of the reasoning. Their Montecito mansion reportedly carries a substantial mortgage. Their security costs, no longer funded by the UK government, have been estimated in the millions each year. Their titles are, without question, powerful assets that draw attention, open doors, and directly translate into revenue. But here's the uncomfortable truth that Beatrice and her generation make impossible to ignore: it didn't have to be this way. To understand the significance of this contrast, we need to look at the broader history of royals navigating the line between public duty and private enterprise. A clear example comes from Beatrice and Eugenie's own mother, Sarah Ferguson. The satirical show The Windsors famously lampooned her attempts to monetize her royal connections, portraying her sneaking into events and hawking products like a royal juicer. While exaggerated for comedy, the satire was grounded in reality. Ferguson did launch a juicer in 2015 and promoted it across American shopping networks, a move widely seen as undignified and damaging to the royal brand. Beatrice and Eugenie witnessed the public ridicule their mother endured and appear to have chosen a very different path, One grounded in steady careers where their family background may have opened a door or two, but where sustained success depended on their own abilities. Beatrice built her role at Affinity through legitimate experience and consistent effort. Eugenie established herself in the art world through authentic interest and industry knowledge. The ripple effect of this generational shift is even more striking when you look at Princess Anne's daughter, Zara Tindall. Zara's official website lists major commercial partnerships with brands such as Rolex and Land Rover. She appears at high-profile events worldwide, like Australia's Magic Millions. But her partnerships are earned. She is an accomplished equestrian who won a silver medal at the 2012 Olympics and another silver with the British team at the 2014 World Equestrian Games. Companies value her achievements. Her royal ties are a footnote, not the headline. Of course, even this younger generation has occasional missteps. Peter Phillips sparked controversy in 2020 when he appeared in a Chinese milk commercial that openly marketed him as a member of the royal family. He and his former wife Autumn also drew sharp criticism from Queen Elizabeth for selling their wedding photos to a magazine without notifying their guests. So the boundary between acceptable and questionable commercial activity can be blurry, and mistakes do happen. Still, the overall pattern is clear, and it raises tough questions about Harry and Meghan's choices. Royal analysts are openly asking, if Beatrice, Eugenie, Zara, and others with far less international fame can build stable careers without heavily advertising their royal identities, why can't Harry and Meghan do the same? Some supporters of the Sussexes argue that their circumstances are unique, that the intense media pressure they faced, along with the racism directed toward Meghan, made it necessary to leverage their titles as a buffer and a form of security. Critics, however, see their behavior as contradictory, seeking freedom from royal obligation while maintaining every possible commercial benefit of royal status, branding, and name recognition. And as each new Sussex venture spotlights their titles yet again, the contrast becomes increasingly hard to ignore. The quiet professionalism of Beatrice's LinkedIn page or the low-profile careers of her cousins shine brighter against the ongoing commercialization of the Sussex brand. What these younger royals are demonstrating is that it is entirely possible to honor your heritage without using it as a constant marketing tool. They're proving that being born royal doesn't have to define every business move. It can simply be a part of who you are while you build your own path based on talent, commitment, and integrity. But here's the twist few people are discussing. This isn't just a matter of branding, it touches the future of the monarchy itself. King Charles has made it clear that he envisions a streamlined royal family with fewer working royals supported by public funds. The approach taken by Beatrice, Eugenie, Zara, and others aligns perfectly with that direction. Harry and Meghan's approach, however, reflects the opposite, emphasizing personal publicity, dramatic narratives, and commercial ventures driven by royal status rather than public duty. What Beatrice has unintentionally exposed is that Harry and Meghan had other options available from the beginning. They could have chosen the quieter, merit-based path that their generation is now modeling. They could have developed careers that spoke for themselves, used their platform to support causes without turning every project into a royal-branded enterprise, and built credibility beyond the weight of their titles. Their decision not to do so says something significant about their priorities and their interpretation of what it means to be royal, even after stepping away from official duties. This matters because it dismantles one of the key defenses often used in favor of the Sussexes, that